Hey everybody, this is Brett, and today I would like to talk about how you can change the world within your mind. You know, we all see this world outside of ourselves, and sometimes we see horrific things, and that gives us feelings that we really don't like. We don't want those feelings. And some people will say, you know, but you've got to expose yourself to those things. You've got to go out and you've got to try and change the world. Well, I have news for y'all. You don't. What you need to mostly work on is changing the world within yourself. And if everyone would change the worlds within themselves to be beautiful and accepting and natural and loving and kindness and all of the things that we want to be, then everyone would be, and the whole world would be awesome. Now, yes, people need to be guided and sometimes they need a hand up, but for the most part, people need to heal themselves. And they can find that within themselves and within the things that are around them. And so, what I'd like to insist that we all do is to change the world within ourselves by exposing ourselves only to the most incredible things that we can find, and gradually working away from those things that aren't so pure. And so, the reason that I say gradually is because it takes time, because we only have an ability to physically release toxicity at so fast of a pace. And all of the other things, mental, physical, spiritual also, we only have an ability to evolve so quickly. And yes, we'll gradually get so that we can increase that speed faster and faster and faster. But in order to do that, we have to understand all of the different characteristics of what makes a life really good. And we have to pick and choose our battles appropriately. And you know, I keep seeing all these different things that I can change in my life. And I know, see, I have a very powerful mind, and I can remember and visualize what I want. But I have other places within me that are not so strong, you know. And I mean, if it were up to me, I'd go out and exercise my ass off. But this body, it just doesn't have the ability to do that yet. And so I just try and do mild exercising, you know. I mean, if it were up to me, I'd answer 1,000,000 questions on YouTube. Or I'd just allow everyone to comment any nasty stuff that they wanted. You know, the reality of it is that I don't want too much toxicity exposing to my world at this time. And every person out there has goodness within them. Even those people that have just make the worst comments. Those people have had days, or they've had times, they've had moments where they gave deep love to something or someone. But, you know, it's consistency. Who can be the most consistent? And I say that in a way that it's like we're going to compete with each other. And, you know, there is some benefit with competition. But like anything else, it can be taken too far. And there's a perfect balance within everything. Like, for instance, ego and pride. You know, I mean, yes, it's fine to be proud of yourself. But then when you start to take it to the point of where you're really bragging about it, or you know, it's just unbearable for other people. then that's when it becomes ego. And it's not beneficial for everyone else. And then you start to get that negative feedback, and that's when you know it's now become ego rather than pride. And so, just a little pep talk. What I really wanted to say was that I'd like to encourage you to start taking in only the things that you think are really good. Exposing yourself to only the things that are really good in this world. So just ask yourself, is that something I want to expose myself to? If it's not, then figure out a way to get away from that thing, or to just kind of, oh, excuse me. And then look at something else that's, if it's really beautiful, then say, yeah, maybe I want to be around that more. And then do it as much as you can. You know, take it to the edge. Be around that thing as much as possible. So please subscribe and write good comments in the comment box down there. Blessings to you. Be well.